welcome to the ABD Stadium in Melbourne, the home ground of Hume City, the NPL Victoria club, which made a fairy tale run to last year's FFA Cup semi-finals. It took eventual champions, the Melbourne Victory, to stop them. Tonight, it's the Marconi Stallions who come calling. The four-time champions of Australia have produced countless Socceroos down the years and are now looking to bounce back into the limelight after being relegated to NPL New South Wales 2 last August.
Yeah, g'day, Speedy. It's cold. That's what it is to start with. My goodness me. I've certainly underdressed. But I am really looking forward to the third instalment of the FFA Cup.
And it is Marconi who get things underway. Pavlovic immediately looking to test out Walker in that right back position. Deals with it with aplomb. Off goes Jesic, and Rooney spotted the run. Just wasn't convinced he was going to be able to track that down, Jesic, initially. Got there in plenty of time. And the referee wants a word with Tavsan Sioglu. Certainly left his mark on Marco.
Had not a heap of contact. Was late. It's a free kick, but you could see that Tavsan Sioglu tried to withdraw from the contact. He wasn't able to, but there was nothing particularly insidious in it.
Hangs this one up into the breeze, Jesic, and well read by Oldfield.
Well, just to your point there, Speedy, about the size of the pitch and the way Hume liked to play, of course, it's added significance tonight because of Marconi's preparation. Played on Sunday. Semi-pro players, let's not forget. And had to meet at the club at 6 o'clock this morning in western suburbs of Sydney to get down here. That's just a day after their 5-0 win on the weekend against the Central Coast Mariners, which was a fabulous result for them. But this is going to be a difficult assignment physically for those reasons. This evening, they've started well, the Stallions.
Trzaskowski, great ball. Chance here for Harris. And put off by the advancing keeper. That's good goalkeeping by Chad Taylor, but they were finally opened up, Marconi.
He's blew it.
And the ball, reverse ball with that left boot. Beautiful. Harry deserves something more meaningful at the end of it. Here's Hegarty whipping one in on the left into a great area. And reading it better in flight than any of the Hume City strikers was Coletta.
Defending well in the last instance, Marconi. He's well covered. Safety first. Just on that last breakaway, it was a terrific run from Pavlovic as well to breach the defence.
Short corner routine. Keeper comes. Taylor's punch not too far away and deflected wide in the end. What an opportunity for Cahill. Wonder if he lets it go, whether it's going to test Taylor anyway. Marcellus. Now Hegarty having another go down that left-hand side. Terrific looking ball in, and Nunez gets it out for the corner. Hegarty towards the penalty spot. Eluded Nunez, but not Pavlovic. Take two for the captain. Played more than 100 games for Grimsby Town, did the 30-year-old Englishman. Also at St Mirren when Aaron Moy was there in the Scottish Premier League. Comes off Pavlovic again. Trzaskowski, good ball back in, trying to bring it down for the strike. And just before Clark could get on the end of it, it was hooked clear. Back in again, here comes Cahill. And Rex Heppy. Marconi trying to scramble defensively. Another terrific ball. Pavlovic helping out. Oh, the strike comes back off the post. Stunning technique from Theo Marcellus. And finally some respite.
That's the biggest passage of pressure applied to the Marconi defence, certainly in a consistent sense. Is Pavlovic throwing himself. It's a terrific strike at full stretch. Chad Taylor can only hope. And his hopes were realised as his far post saw the effort away. Great strike from Marcellus.
1 minute of stoppage time being added on at the end of this first half. That's a beautiful ball around the corner for Walker. And they open them up right at the death. And Cahill's strike was goal bound, but plucked out of the air by Taylor. Just overhit for Rooney. And there goes the halftime whistle. The only venue tonight in the FFA Cup round of 32 without a goal as yet, but there have been some talking points and some terrific attacking play from both teams. And the second 45 about to begin. Remember, if we're level at full time after the 90, we will go to extra time and penalties can be required. We must have a winner tonight. Knockout football coming your way. Hegarty, well flighted ball, but Pavlovich has been handy at both ends for Marconi. Walker, good vision. Does find its target in Hegarty in the end, who goes for goal, and he's hit the post. They've been denied by the woodwork in both halves, Hume City. What a strike that was from the skipper. Might get another go here. Hegarty, Cahill trying to help it on. Coletta got there initially. Now it's through to Hegarty. Overlapping run from the ever-willing Walker. He gets there. Marcellus coming in. Palm clear by Taylor. Krasewski. Nice little layoff to Clark. And now Cahill. Reverse ball looking for Marcellus through the middle. Sloppy defensive work. Flag stayed down here for Harris. Breaks for Hegarty. Tries for handball, but Nunez got everything behind it. All hands on deck at the back at the moment. And another free kick. Won by Hegarty.
Well, a desperate little period for Marconi to defend. That's a stunning effort from Hegarty, really. Spectacular.
And they've left it to the former Melbourne victory man. You just wonder whether he should just have a left footer there to put the keeper in two minds at least. Theo Marcellus never coming down in time. Marcellus flicking that one on, hoping for Harris. Taking a risk there, going back towards his own goal. Harris pounced. Here's a chance for Hegarty, one-on-one, and he blazes over. Couldn't have asked for a better chance to open the scoring. Played in by Harris. Some great names, part of those championship winning sides. Oh, another willing challenge. This time the card is out for Lastro. Krasewski there for moral support. Harris drives it in low and he had to readjust late. Did Taylor to palm that one away. Header back across. Good brave keeping from Oldfield. Gets it into a dangerous area. The one-hand ball. Not spotted if there was one.
Marconi is more intent on getting help from the referee than playing the opportunity. As meagre as it was that opened for him.
He's feeling it for Lastro. Marcellus. Important touch there from Nunez. That was invaluable for Marconi.
Superb work from the skipper. Inspirational even.
Well, there goes the full-time whistle. We're going to extra time tonight in Melbourne. No goals as yet between Hume City and Marconi. There's players requiring a bit of treatment at the moment. And
I reckon they'll get settled in the next 30. Pavlovich stretching top of screen has been Marconi's most likely. Well prompted by the young midfielder. Brandon Vella, Stephen Drury's been impressive as well.
Pavlovich giving Tav Sancioglu the run around and Bendigo, what a goal! with something special.
Well, it's a goal worthy of the big stage. You know, tiring players. He's led the line all night, Mirjan Pavlovic. He hasn't been able to get away from Tavsanoglu too many times, but he found the opening. He bent it quite brilliantly. It's a superb piece of work from Mirjan Pavlovic. Curls it inside the far post. Marconi with their noses in front. What a ripper from Pavlovic.
Mazy little run there from Mark Ellis, who wins the corner.
Well, good block from Nunes. It's been a real captain's knock.
Oh, and the Chads just couldn't keep the header down. It's Clark who's been so impressive. Taylor came, never got there. Another one for Rooney to chase. Well caressed by Pavlovic. Oh, look at Drury asking himself and pulling up lame as a result.
What a great effort. Right on half-time and extra time.
So it's Marconi who have the lead. 1-0, still 15 minutes to go. What a comeback at that venue. Can Hume City come back? Mark Ellis with a chance. Pavlovic thought he should have got a decision for high boot. Godoy Baskur breaking things up, but free kick taken quickly. Hegarty on his left boot, deflection. Chance here for Harris and Cahill. Again, good scrambling, getting bodies in the road, Marconi. All the way through, they're queuing up at the back post. Shabani! Oh, good save, Taylor. Down smartly to his left to preserve that 1-0 advantage. The Hume City bench can't believe it.
It's like the Alamo back there for Marconi. Like they're throwing themselves, quite literally, at the ball to block shots, to squeeze space, and in the end it was Chad Taylor strong to his left.
5 minutes to go for Hume City. Trying to force a penalty shootout if they can, and Taylor says, I'll have that one. Had to shove his own teammate out of the way.
They're a very tired outfit. It's good contact from Shabani. Great save, really. Not impressive coming off his line tonight, Chad Taylor, but across his line he's been very, very good.
Travel is the cry from Hennessy. Technical director come head coach in the last week or so. After Luasevsky, who took them on that magical run last season. Left the club. Here's a chance. Cahill! Oh, it's an equaliser from Harris! They know how to come back in extra time, just like in 2015. They've done it again in 2016. And they had two options in the middle, Cahill or Harris, and that's the number 14 who popped up.
Well, it's a good cross. Marconi didn't make the most of their last attack. Could have put Hume under a bit more pressure. And the defence has gone wandering when it's counted. Great cross from Jeremy Walker. Lovely header from Harris. He's been the pick of the crop in the second half almost for Hume City and thoroughly deserves his goal, I might say. Well, this is not a game that should have passed without Hume City scoring, given the chances they've created. And the major beneficiary is Harris, who's been very, very good.
And Walker says, you're kidding me. I'm not going to be able to track that one down.
Well, they had a wonderful opportunity numerically brewing. There's a raft of Marconi players stranded like the tides left them at half-time. on halfway, by the way, but they've survived, the Stallions.
And after 120 minutes, the scores are 161.
They can come over. Just everyone stay off.
So a penalty shootout will be required. Full time after extra time. Hume City won, Marconi won. Who are the fans gathering around behind the goal now as Pavlovic steps up and blazes over the bar. A terrific finish from open play in extra time, and he can't hit the target from the spot. Now Tom Cahill to capitalise and put Hume City in front. Cahill sends the keeper the wrong way, and they are in front for the first time in this tie. The Hume City supporters behind that goal, and Rooney emphatic, even though Oldfield picked the right way. That nestled in the corner.
Beautiful penalty. Clean strike. Keeper with no chance.
Pavlovic failed to score from the spot at the start of the shootout. Now Harris goes bang into the top corner as well. What a great night for him.
There's no saying that.
Oldfield waits and goes the right way again. Well dispatched by Jesic though into the side netting. Trying to make himself look bigger. Jumping around, moving around as Marcellus. Oh, he gave him a look at it. But Taylor couldn't pour it away this time.
Well, he had a great chance here. Chad Taylor.
Great save from Oldfield. Hume City celebrate on the halfway line, and they'll have a chance to book their place in the round of 16 with the next spot kick. Shane Rexepi. 3 goals already in this FFA Cup run for him. Vastly experienced, 28 years of age now. And a chance to put them in the hat in the last 16. Rexepi dispatches it beautifully, and they've done it again. Hume City, the masters of extra time and going the distance in 2015, might just have started another fairy tale run tonight. Coming from behind in extra time and then winning the penalty shootout to advance.